Hi, my name's Ashton and welcome back to Ashton's EDC. In today's video I have a couple of things that I want to show off that I've been kind of working on and tinkering over the past few days, as well as a updated version 3 of my micro EDC essentials kit. I've already done 2 videos on this kit. It's always a work in progress, and as I find new items that fit better in that kit or that are more useful, might take things out, put some new things in. And I also have a new pouch to show you, which I'm currently using for my micro EDC essentials kit, as well as a couple of other new things that I've been working on that I just want to show you briefly and talk about. So what I'll do, I'll get right to it. I'll turn the camera down towards the table and we will take a look. Alright, so here we are looking down towards the table. To start off with, I just wanted to show not a new item, actually something that I have EDC'd or carried with me almost every day for several years, and I have never showed it off, and that's this little leather pouch. I always have this clipped to my belt loop, and usually I carry like change or coins in it. Sometimes I'll throw a few dice in here, but most often I will carry just some loose change for the bus or for a drink from a vending machine, or just to have on hand. It's a leather pouch. I bought this, I believe, back in 2015 or 2016 at a local craft market kind of thing. And I really love it. It has this leather here with kind of a suede leather on the sides. I'll open it up and I'll show you. So it kind of has this accordion kind of feature where it opens up, and then I just have change in here, so then I would be able to grab those coins. The reason I'm showing this off is that I've had this for quite some time, and all of the stitching all the way around, I'll get this closed up here and I'll be able to show you. So all of the stitching that goes all the way around the pouch all came out. So I restitched it by hand. I'd never done anything like this before, so it was a pretty fun project. So I restitched it using some nice strong braided thread. And then for this cord here, I added in this leather or this kind of suede little cordage. Before, I think I just had some paracord or something like that looped through here. So I'll kind of show how that works. I just did this, so the cord is still a little stiff, but it will break in over time. So hopefully you can see the cordage kind of gets looped through these different flaps of this kind of suede leather part through the top and then over the other side, so it's just one long piece of cord. And then you grab both ends here and cinch it down. Like I said, it is a little bit stiff right now, just because I just put this in yesterday. But then once you do that, press the snap and it goes in there quite firmly. This leather, when I got it, you can see right here it is a tiny bit lighter. It was even lighter color than that. So it has really patinaed over time. Really nice and dark now. Has a few scratches on it because I've been carrying this for a long time. Just a really nice pouch, and I think it looks nice with the new stitching. You know, makes it obviously not going to fall apart, so it's much stronger now. And I like the look of it with this new leather cordage here. So just wanted to show that off quickly. The next thing I wanted to show off that I've been working on is this. This is a little paracord pouch that I started working on. It's not finished. As you can see, this side is still in progress, which is why I have this piece here running off to the side. But how this works is, first you just make an kind of a normal paracord section here with the cobra knots. sort of fold it up, and then I use some of this micro cord. This stuff here, I think this is from Atwood, really nice. Use some of that to make a kind of a weave in between. And I didn't plan this because I already had this section of Cobra knot paracord here, but it actually fits this knife perfectly, and I was using that just to give it a bit of a structure and rigidity as I was weaving it. But actually fits this knife pretty nice, which is pretty cool. And then has this loop on the end. Again, this was I already had this section, but it loops over, so I'm thinking I can somehow fashion this so that it kind of acts as a lid or something like that. Anyway, still work in progress. Just thought I'd show that off. I thought it turned out quite well with the weaving pattern here with the bright orange microcord. Still just started this side, which still will take me a while. It's quite a bit of work, and you have to go slowly because you want to make sure that the weaves are tight and that they're all pushed together and that kind of thing. So definitely takes a little bit of work, but yeah, I thought it turned out quite well. So I'll make sure to kind of give an update once I have that all finished. And now, kind of the main reason I wanted to talk about, or the main thing I wanted to talk about in today's video, is the version 3 of my Micro EDC Essentials kit. And it isn't a new pouch. This is a pouch I just recently picked up, and it's from Condor. This is the tag here. And it's called the, so it's in slate gray, and it's called it says Digi pouch, which stands for digital pouch. So it's meant to hold like a camera and an iPod or something like that. So as far as that usage, that's probably a little bit outdated, but the pouch itself is really nice. It has two main compartments with these straps built in, so you can see. So anyways, really nice pouch from Condor. I just picked this up a few days ago, and previously I was using that leather zip pouch for my Micro EDC Essentials kit, which is a great pouch, but the problem I was having is that there's no internal organization in that. So even if I lined all of the items up, side by side, right? Let's say I had them lined up like this in the pouch, by the time I would take it out, everything would be all jostled around. So it just made it a bit tricky, and I ended up having to dump pretty much the entire contents of the pouch out just to find the thing I was looking for. So that's why I wanted to find a new pouch, and I found this, and I think this works great. I've been wearing this on my belt the past couple of days, which for me worked just fine, but you can also throw this in a backpack or a sling bag or something like that. It is quite large, but I don't mind that at all. Alright, so we'll get into the pouch now. So you can see it has a dual zipper here on the top. I don't believe these are YKK zippers, but they are very smooth. On this side it only goes down to here, but it does open. On this side it goes all the way down, and so it's not quite a clamshell, but it does open quite wide. As you can see, it opens quite wide, like in this dimension. So I'll just go through what I've got here. Here is just a different capsule container that I'm using to store my medication. I've had that in my other kits, but just changed the container. Here I've got the lever gear cable kit, same as before, USB-A to USB-C, with a micro USB adapter in there. Works great for charging my phone. To go along with that, I've got this little battery bank portable charger. This one is 2600 milliamp hours, really nice and compact. Good to give my phone I don't believe it will charge it back to 100%, but it will definitely top it up or fill it up to about halfway if it's dead. Then I've got Right in the Rain Pokka pen. Really nice pen, nice and compact, but then kind of expands into a full-size pen. So that is very nice. I had that in my other ones as well, in the other versions. Something new I added was this little Picquic, where does it say here? Right here. The Picquic TINI turner. So just a little mini screwdriver. I find that I'm always working on something or fiddling around with something, even if I'm on the go, even if I'm just trying to adjust one of my pocket knives or, re-screw in a handle to a cabinet or something like that. So I thought this doesn't take up much room. It slots perfectly kind of in the corner here in this pouch. So I thought I would add that in. So far that's been pretty useful. So that's everything just in this main area dump pouch. But it does have 2 additional pockets on either side. So to start, we'll go into this side. I decided to add a larger knife. And so I added this CRKT, I forget the name of this one, the Beta, a Voxnez design. Just a little slim, like very slim and thin fixed blade knife. Just thought it's nice to have a bit of a larger knife sometimes, but this really doesn't take up too much space at all. So nice addition to the kit. Just give me one moment here. I need to rearrange a few things. All right. So here's everything that we've got so far. All right, as well, in this pouch here, I decided to add one of these conference notebooks. I picked this up from Umomo. I did a video on these not too long ago. They came in a 2-pack for $3 or something like that, and they're really nice size. Previously in my kits, I just had some loose sheets of Right in the Rain paper, but it was just kind of getting in the way, and they were getting unfolded, and the pages were getting all bent and that kind of thing. But when I found these, this fits just perfectly in this slot right here. Hopefully I can see that on camera. You can see that on camera. If I can get it in there. Of course, it's being a bit difficult right now, but it fits perfectly in there. So I thought I would add that in to go along with the Right in the Rain pen. And then what fell out is just a little kind of flat roll of Gorilla Tape that I just have tucked in behind the notebook there. On the other side, there's another Velcro slip pouch. In here I've got the Uncle Bill Sliver grippers. I love these little tweezers. Obviously they're good for hygiene related purposes, but what I tend to use them for the most is for when I'm doing small tasks. So for example, when I was working on this, I was using the tweezers to grab a section of the rope and pull it through, because it's hard to do that with your fingers when it's so small. So I really like these, and I tend to use them a lot for things that are, you need to reach into small spaces, or you're just dealing with some really small items. Those work really great. All right, a couple other things in here. This is a kind of a newer addition. I added this in here. Not the most practical, but I had room, so I just threw it in. This is just a titanium whistle from Olight. Couldn't be good kind of as an emergency tool to have. You never know if you might need it, but I just threw it in there. It doesn't take up much space. A few more things in this pocket. I added this little pry tool. I forget where this came from, but just a super simple, has a little bit of an angle there, but super simple pry tool. Can kind of work as a bit of a scraper as well. All right, what else have we got in here? 2 more items in this section. I threw in one of these little glow sticks just to have another light source. These can come in handy. Obviously, if you need light, these do glow quite bright and for quite a long time as well. So I thought I would add that in there. Pretty small, doesn't take up too much space. And then the last item I've got in the bottom is just this sort of spool of microcord. So I'll try and show you kind of how the main section is laid out. Let's see if I can get a little bit more light in here. So as you can see, it opens up quite wide. Whoops, bumped the camera there. Okay, and then it has these two sections here, which are Velcro. They do have a Velcro closure. So there's two spots of Velcro here and here. And so they seal or close up in that way. And this whole backing here is actually a loop surface. So kind of the soft fuzzy side of the Velcro. So these can be really stuck anywhere on there. Obviously when I have the notebook in there, they don't attach to anything, which is fine, but that's how that works. And then the same on this side, you might be able to see it a little bit better. That's where that Velcro section is, and there as well, which works quite well. All right, for now, I'll just zip this up and on to the front section. This section, when I was putting the kit together, I was trying to figure out the best layout to, organize all of the different gear items. And this kind of turned out to be one of my favorite sections of the whole pouch. So it is a Velcro, big Velcro section here that pulls up using this pull tab. And in here, this is a kind of a stretchy elastic pocket. But it fits perfectly to put some smaller items in vertically. So you can kind of see them already, but I'll go through them one by one. Right here, I've got a mini Bic lighter. I had a full-size Bic lighter before, but it was just taking up too much space. So I decided to swap it out for the mini Bic. Then I've got the Leatherman Squirt PS4, same as I had in the other kit, nice little plier multi-tool. Hopefully you can kind of see how I have those arranged, just kind of slotted in vertically. Next up, I've got the Spyderco Ladybug. Really nice little knife. Pretty small, but still big enough to do most tasks. But that's why I added this one in as well. If I need to do anything else that this one was maybe a bit too small for, that's why it's nice to have that CRKT. Next up, I've got the Nitecore TINI 2 flashlights, same as I had before. Really nice flashlight. And lastly, I think, just a tube of chapstick. I'll try and show you kind of inside of the pouch here. So on this side is a kind of a slightly padded and soft surface, because I think this is where the kind of the original intent is to put like your iPhone or your iPod or something like that in here, so it's protected. But it also just means that it gives a little bit of extra protection for the gear. And then this loops over and is very secure there with that big Velcro section. As to the materials on this, I don't think it was listed, but it is made of a pretty durable nylon all the way around. The zippers are really nice. I said before, I don't think they're YKK, but they're super smooth. Haven't had an issue with those. And then on the back, it has these two kind of really heavy duty thick nylon straps with a very secure snap. There we go. Trying to do this without shaking the camera too much. So as you can see, kind of a loop over snap there with these two straps that can go easily on your belts. Then there is kind of a bit of a MOLLE capability here as well. There's two rows or columns of MOLLE in this direction. There's also two in this direction. So if you wanted to, depending on the size of your belt, you could loop these sections through here and then onto the snap. I haven't done that for me. When I put this on my belt, I just keep it as is like that and loop my belt through. There is another kind of attachment point here, which you could put a carabiner on or something like that as well if you wanted to grab that. But a really nice pouch. And one thing that I do really enjoy, although I suppose this might not work depending on what side you carry this on, but I carry this on my right side. So when I want to grab something out of the pouch, I grab this zipper and pull it, and then the pouch kind of expands, so then it's easy for me to reach my right hand in and grab something out of it. I just really enjoy this pouch from Condor. It wasn't too expensive. I think it was about $25 or $24 or something like that, so not too bad at all. And I think it's a nice upgrade from the other pouches that I have been using. Nothing wrong with them, but I was just having a hard time where having just one large dump pouch area, everything was getting jostled around, so I would have to end up dumping everything out just to find, the chapstick or to find the pen or something like that. Whereas now I can, just open this section, reach in, grab what I want, or unzip this section, reach in, grab what I want, and I'm good to go. So that's it for this EDC pouch, version 3, I guess. Hopefully you liked that. As I said, I made a few different changes, but so far I'm liking how this pouch and this kit is turning out. Anyways, that's it for today's video, taking a look at a couple of different things I've been working on. This leather pouch, this paracord pouch, as well as this new Condor pouch, which I'm using for my version 3 of my Micro EDC Essentials kit. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you like the other videos that I'm making, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers, so if you can share the video as well, that would be great. The channel just hit 200 subscribers, so a huge thank you to everyone for subscribing, for sharing, for liking, for commenting, and for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. I'm blown away how much the channel has grown in the past couple of months, and there's still lots more to come, so make sure you stay tuned. Let me know if you've ever seen a pouch or used a pouch like this, and what you think about it. As always, if there's something you think I'm missing in my EDC kit, let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for suggestions and feedback. I think it's a good part of the community to be able to provide feedback to others and receive it and share our ideas with each other. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about any of the things I've talked about as well. Make sure to ask them. And that's it for today's video. Thank you again for watching as always, and have a great day. Take care.